We begin tonight with the worst day for coronavirus numbers in South Carolina since the pandemic started. DHEC announcing a staggering 3,648 new cases statewide. The health agency also reporting 21 additional virus-related deaths. The percent positive rate also a record level at nearly 26% in South Carolina. The spike in cases seems highest in the Midlands and in the upstate. Greenville adding more than 600 new cases today, a record for a single day. Lexington saw its biggest one-day total with more than 200, and Richland County reported more than 300 new cases today. We're also learning tonight that South Carolina First Lady Peggy McMaster has the virus. The First Lady did a routine test yesterday as a precaution. This morning the results were positive. At this hour, Mrs. McMaster is not experiencing any symptoms. The governor was also tested yesterday. His results came back negative. Both the governor and the First Lady will follow CDC guidelines. She's isolating for the next 10 days. The governor will quarantine for the next 7 days. And 6th District Congressman Jim Clyburn just getting the coronavirus vaccine. The congressman put this video on Twitter saying, following the direction of the physician, he got his first dose today. He goes on to say that he hopes every American over the age of 16 will get vaccinated as soon as possible. Clyburn is the chairman of the House Subcommittee on the Coronavirus.
Our team coverage of COVID-19 in South Carolina continues. News 19's Nick Jones has an update from DHEC.
Healthcare officials here in South Carolina and across the country are concerned about these devastating numbers that we could really be seeing in the coming days and weeks.
Palmetto State saw its highest number of coronavirus cases in one day since the pandemic started. There were more than 3,600 new COVID-19 cases on Friday.
We want to remind everyone that the safest way to celebrate the holidays is to stay home. We can't stress enough how much individual actions impact the spread of this virus.
Brendan Traxler, the chief medical officer for the state's COVID-19 response, says South Carolina received nearly 43,000 doses of the vaccine earlier on this week. Some people have wondered if wearing a mask will be necessary once they get the vaccine.
Yes, people will still need to wear masks, observe physical distancing, avoid crowded indoor settings, and wash hands frequently, even after they've been vaccinated, until enough people have been vaccinated for us to feel safe as a community.
Dr. Jane Kelly with DHEC says both the Moderna and Pfizer vaccine is both 90% infectious, which is about as good as a vaccine gets. But that still means the vaccine will not protect about 5% of people who are vaccinated.
For example, people with immunocompromised or autoimmune conditions, they may have a lesser response to the vaccine. A return to normalcy is coming, but it's still many months away. I mean, what's the point? The point is to bring a return to normalcy, but it's going to take time.
That was Nick Jones reporting. Health officials say they are unsure at this time if the vaccine will be required for students. Clinical trials are still underway to determine those effects.